Alright, man, so today in this video is gonna be just a quick, you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna be talking my shit in this video, you know what I'm saying, basically, you know what I'm saying? Now, let's get into this shit. I'm gonna go and start this shit off. Now, you feel me? Let's talk about my first thing. Now, I didn't address this shit, and you know, motherfuckers that follow me know I didn't address this shit so many times. I always hear this shit, Saints Row always been, you know what I'm saying, pretty over the fucking top. Look, man, I'm gonna address this shit one more time. We're gonna move on to the next thing I want to talk about in this video. Look, just because you want to make your character a fat, chubby, or a funny looking motherfucker, that doesn't mean Saints Row is over the top for everybody fucking else. Just because you want to do silly activities doesn't mean that Saints Row is over the top for every fucking body else. I hate when motherfuckers say that shit because I be like, bruh, just because you want to do that shit doesn't mean Saints Row is over the top for everybody else. When motherfuckers play the first two games, they don't want to treat the first two games as just over the top wacky shit. You know what I'm saying? Most motherfuckers like doing just grounded regular shit like spray tagging walls or just doing the most, you know, some of the grounded activities. But that doesn't mean that Saints Row is just fully over the top because y'all want to make the game. Y'all want to dress up in stupid shit and barely play the story and want to do stupid shit. So y'all consider the first two games over the top. Nigga, I don't care for none of that shit. Y'all do y'all. Because Saints Row was a game on how you play it. It's about how you play it. That's why Saints Row 1 and 2 are free games. You get free customization. Saints Row 1 and 2, the whole Saints Row franchise represents trying to be free as possible. So if you want to treat the game, Saints Row was a game. You treat it however you want to treat it. Okay? Now, moving on. Motherfuckers always want to say, oh, well, you know what I'm saying, when was the story ever good? Now, I've been seeing this shit, and let me address this shit, bro. Motherfucker, the story, this is what I'm gonna start saying. This is what y'all need to start saying to motherfuckers when they want to say the story was never good, okay? So, let's look at Saints Row 1 and 2, and let's look at Saints Row 3 and 4, right? Now, let me see who has a better continuation. So, we got Saints Row 1 and 2, right? Now, we got Saints Row 2, because that Saints Row 1 clearly got a good continuation, a godly continuation, you know what I'm saying? Pretty good, right? Now, look at Saints Row 2. Let's look at the continuation it would have provided us with. I hate that Saints Row the Third had to represent the fucking continuation, but, you know, let's talk about if we actually got a real continuation. Now, we got it where you got to go against, you know what I'm saying, a motherfucker that you used to be cool with in Saints Row 1, but now he's going to a whole new city, so now you get to go to a whole new city. You get to still, I'm pretty sure you still get to have the serious dark tone with the intense depth, you know what I'm saying, good ass cutscenes and all that, right? Where you get to see Dex, him when he done built his whole new crew, you know, because he got his, you know, little smart ass mind that he used to do shit and, you know, gain people's, you know, interest into shit and shit like that, right? You know, so that shit would be pretty good, you know what I'm saying? And you know, that seemed like a pretty solid plot story. You know, a motherfucker that used to be cool with you, he betrayed you because he wanted to be, you know, be higher up in Altor, but that, you know, went wrong because of Eric Griffin and shit like that. Now, let's look at 3 and 4 on the other hand. Let's look at their continuation. Well, looking at 3 and 4, 3 already got continuation. It was ass as fuck. It really wasn't no real continuation. It was just a fucking DLC that they made into a game because that just showed you how ass and how hard 3... Look, let me tell y'all something. Motherfuckers want to say 3 alright. 3 is not no fucking alright. That game is bad. 3 is bad, okay? Niggas need to stop saying, oh, 3 was alright. 3 was already on some over-the-top shit. If you a motherfucker that started from Saints Row 1 and you played Saints Row 2 and 3 and 4, you will already realize that Saints Row 2 was over-the-top enough. So when you get to Saints Row 3, you already looking at Saints Row 3 like it's like Saints Row 4. So the only way you might say 3 was alright unless you started from Saints Row 2. But I started from Saints Row 1, Saints Row 2, then I played 3, 4, Gather the Hill, never played Agents of Mayhem. But, you know, if you played Saints Row 1 and you go up from there, you know that 3 is just as bad as 4 in every game that's after it because it's already ass. You know what I'm saying? And none of these games was worth having continuations compared to 1 and 2. So motherfuckers be like, oh, the story wasn't good. It was never good. Well, bitch, it was pretty fucking good if they was able to make some actual interesting good continuations from it. But 3 and 4 was so fucking ass that 3 didn't even get a real continuation. And 4, they didn't even know where to go from it because it was just so fucking bad and trash. So please, miss me with that bullshit. Please miss me with that bullshit. But yeah, man, I'm just tired of these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? They always got some shit to say. You know, so we always got to correct them on some shit. You know, because they really don't know what they talk about. Now, Gangsta Tone, we haven't seen the story. So I'm going to let motherfuckers rest on that. Okay, we're going to see this story. Then we're going to see what to think about it. Hopefully, motherfuckers play through the game and show us the story. So we'll see how to feel about it then. But yeah, man, let me know how y'all feel in the comments. I'm out.